guys, it's Shelby, otherwise known as Shelbizleee here on YouTube, and today we're going to cover another topic in my zero waste series for the month of July. Today we're going to talk about shaving and how you can do it with minimal or zero waste. So if that's something you think will be helpful for you, stay tuned. Okay, so small disclaimer before we get into this video and some of the other videos that we will be covering this month. I do things a little bit differently than the average person, so for me going zero waste, I don't really have to incorporate as many things as maybe the average girl would. What I mean by that is, specifically in terms of razors, they weren't something that came to my mind at first when I thought about zero waste because I don't shave. Now y'all don't go freaking out on me, don't leave, don't think I'm a freaking weirdo. I can talk about that in a whole video someday soon if that's something that you guys want to hear more about. But just to disclaim that, there are some things that most women do that I just choose not to do, and shaving is one of them. So I guess that's the most sustainable thing you can do, the most zero waste thing you can do. I mean, talk about reducing. But I definitely did want to include this video for three main reasons. Number one is because Madison is doing this challenge along with me, although she will only appear in a couple videos. She's doing the zero waste challenge with me too because she lives with me, so pretty much anything I do has to be incorporated into her life as well. The second reason is because I know that's not the reality for most of you guys. Most people shave. I know that. It's not a big deal. I don't think you're a freak if you shave or something's wrong with you if you shave. I understand that, so I definitely wanted to contribute this video to the zero waste series because it's definitely a big waste issue. And the third reason is because one of the main reasons I actually stopped shaving was because of how unsustainable it was. It was very costly. I thought that it was kind of pointless, but also I found myself not being able to afford the big, like, nice razors while I was in college. That's when this all happened. So I basically just stopped because I didn't want to keep throwing out disposable razors. And now that I found an alternative, I don't have to do that. So maybe I'll shave again for the summer. Maybe not, I don't know. I was gonna say let me know if you guys want to see a video about that, but I'm sure a lot of you do. People freak out every time I tell them. Anyway, if you haven't already clicked off of this video because you're tired of hearing me ramble, we'll go ahead and get into how you can do zero waste shaving. So it's basically just this tool right here. Most zero wasters use just a stainless steel razor, and I thought that was a little boring. Personally, when I went to Amazon to purchase one of these razors for Madison, I saw this one and it has like a bamboo holder, stand, whatever you want to call this, handle, I don't know, whatever this is. It was bamboo, and then this is all, I believe this is stainless steel, which I thought was cooler than just the plain old stainless steel one, so I like this one a lot. It was only 20 bucks, which I thought was a bargain, because even if you buy just a regular disposable razor, you're gonna spend somewhere around at least $20. So I thought that was a great deal, and if you've never seen one of these before and you have no idea how it works, we're on the same page. No, I've definitely tested it out, and Madison has been using it for over a month now, and she's been loving it, so let's talk about how this works. I'll have Madison disassemble this and show it in the cutouts here right now, but basically the stand is something that's obviously reusable. You don't have to throw it away. The top comes off and you replace the inside blade with one of these little guys, and this is just a razor that's gonna be very, very thin, and it will go in between your razor right here. Again, I'll have Madison do a disassembly and reassembly so you guys can understand more of what I'm talking about. But basically every time you have to replace your razor, your blade, I guess this would be the only waste you're creating, which is very, very small, especially considering how much waste is thrown out when you throw out a disposable razor or just a disposable razor heads that you find in typical razors at the store. I'm gonna put this back so I don't cut myself. So I'll definitely go ahead and leave a link in the description to this particular razor and some other ones as well. But I wanted to remind you guys that these little blades will usually come in either aluminum or stainless steel. Both of those are super cool because aluminum is usually recyclable. Your city or town may tell you that you can't recycle small particles of aluminum like those, but when I was in college at the recycling facility, one of the people who worked there told me a little trick, and that is to put your smaller pieces of aluminum into like a can whenever you're recycling them. If you have a bigger piece of aluminum from, say, like, I don't know, a can of beans or something like that, put it in there. That way it'll pass through the recycling and it'll get recycled because they just sort out those small pieces. I'm not sure exactly why. He told me back when I was visiting the facility, but basically if you put that inside of a can, if you do have aluminum ones, then you can recycle it. I'm not sure if these are aluminum or stainless steel, but if you get stainless steel ones, which are the better option, you can actually just bury them in your yard, because stainless steel will basically rust and break down, biodegrade itself. You just have to make sure to bury it deep enough so that nothing will dig it up and get cut, basically. But regardless of if this is exactly zero waste or just very minimal waste, it's a much better option than any of the other razors on the market, and it's hard to find these in store. That is a problem that I am experiencing this month, is that a lot of the things I need I can't find in a typical store, and then I end up getting it shipped to me, and there's packaging associated with that. But this razor did just come in a cardboard box. There was no plastic, so that's really cool, and I'm definitely excited to see how this works out for Madison. She seems to have been loving it, and I might give it a try myself. Stay tuned on my Instagram or my Snapchat and Twitter to be updated on those sort of things. I'll leave a link to this razor in the description box below. I definitely encourage you guys to check it out, because like I said, so many razors get thrown out each and every day by Americans and people in the Western world in general. Or you can join me on the dark side and not shave anymore. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But that's it for today. I hope this helped you, and click around, see some more of my zero waste videos. I've been really enjoying doing this month. It definitely has gave me a new excitement to my life. So remember, until next time, you guys, create the peace.